Okay, folks, in this video lesson, we're going to look at both fractional and negative fractional indices, okay, from the Edexcel AS Pure Maths Core 1, the old specification, okay, Chapter 1, revisiting or revising fractional and negative fractional powers. Okay, this is appropriate as well for GCSE Maths Higher Tier and GCSE Further Maths. Okay, so we've got two questions, guys, on the screen, on the board. Pause it to have a quick go at it. Okay, so give it your best shot, give it your best attempt. Okay, show your full workings and then press play to see my answer and my justification as I'm doing the problem. Okay, so this first part, write down the value of 32 to the power of a fifth. Well, power of a fifth just means the fifth root, okay, of that number. So the fifth root of this case of 32. Now what this is saying is, what number do I raise to the power of 5 and get 32? Okay, well that will actually be 2. Okay, 2 to the power of 5 is 32 because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 32. Again, this isn't having a bit of knowledge on like your roots and your powers. Okay, but 2 to the power of 5 is 32, or in other words, if I multiply 2 by itself, if you look 4 times, because there are 4 times signs, we get 32. So the fifth root of 32 is just 2. Okay, so power of a fifth means the fifth root. Okay, power of a quarter is the fourth root. Power of a third is the third root. Power of a half is the square root, so on and so forth. Okay, power of a sixth is the sixth root, okay, so on and so forth. Okay, next up, simplify fully 32x to the power of 5 to the power of minus 2/5 or negative 2/5. So here, I'm actually going to split it up again. I'm going to write it as 32 to the power of negative 2/5 multiplied by x to the power of 5 in brackets to the power of minus 2/5 or negative 2/5. Okay, so we've got 32 to the power minus 2/5. So that minus, okay, remember that negative indice makes it 1 over whatever it otherwise would have been. So it's 1 over 32 to the power of 2/5. Now, power of 2/5, guys, what does that actually mean? Well, it means I'm doing the fifth root of 32 and then I'm squaring it. So it's the fifth root of 32. I'm going to square it. The fifth root of 32, guys, is going to be 2. So we have 1 over 2 squared, or 2 to the power of 2, and 2 squared is 4. So we have 1 over 4, or 1/4. So this part now gives us an answer of 1/4. What about this next part? X to the power of 5 in brackets the power of minus 2/5. Well, using my index law here from GCSE, and when I've got a base raised to a power raised to another power, what do I do, guys? I multiply those powers or those indices or those exponents. So I'm going to have x to the power of 5 multiplied by minus 2/5, which gives you minus 10/5. Okay, which simplifies to minus 2 or negative 2. Essentially, these 5s, they cancel, everything goes to 1, so you get 1 times minus 2 over 1, which is minus 2. So you have 1/4 x to the minus 2, or you might feel free to obviously write it as 1 over 4x squared. So either answer would suffice, but in the end, you get 1 over 4x squared, or 1 over 4 times x to the minus 2, or 1/4 x to the minus 2. Okay, and that is working with negative and fractional indices.